So real estate prices in Bakersfield have been going up very drastically, both in residential and in multifamily for the last few years now. They've been spiking really, really high. So a lot of investors are actually starting to get concerned. Is now still a good time to buy multifamily property in Bakersfield? The answer is absolutely, because the reason that we're having such these price spikes is because we have a limited supply and we still have a huge demand, both of buyers looking to buy multifamily, but also because tenants always need a place to live. So we still have a tremendous amount. We've had less than 1% of vacancy in Bakersfield for the last couple of years, starting to creep up a little bit now, but there's still such a low vacancy rate that tenants are still, they need a place to live. And so as long as that continues, and as long as the inflation continues and rents continue to push up, yes, prices are up a lot more than they were in the last 2 to 3 years. But is that really going to drop off a cliff? Well, the supply isn't, it's not like we're rapidly building multifamily properties as fast as we should to keep up with all the demand. The demand is still really, really high, and the supply isn't really matching that demand. Interest rates are going up, sure, so that means that it might be a little bit harder to get the financing and to get the same numbers as you were over the last couple of years when we were seeing super, super low rates in the threes. But it's still, if the numbers can pencil out, and still they are because rents are going up very, very quickly as well, then absolutely you can still make these numbers work. It is still a really great option to buy multifamily property here in Bakersfield, especially if you're maybe an investor on the coast or an investor in other places in California where it just seems insane. It is just way too expensive here. The laws are also a lot more lax here in Bakersfield. They're a lot more investor friendly. It's still California, so it's still going to be tenant friendly, but they're more lenient towards the investors here in Bakersfield than they are on the coast. With as far as evictions, as far as rent control, all that stuff, it's more loose here. So you're a little bit more protected as an investor in Bakersfield and in Kern County at large. So absolutely, it is still a good, really, really good time to buy multifamily property here in Bakersfield for now and into the future.